everyone, welcome to today's video. So we are going to be reviewing and talking about Lethal Cosmetics. They are an indie brand here in Europe, and I just tried them for the first time this past week. I think I've done 4 different looks with this palette. You're only going to see 2 of them because I didn't film one and the other one. I don't know what happened to the other one. I'm still getting used to this filming thing, so did I film it? I don't know. I'm gonna figure out how to put them in here somewhere, so you'll see like a little demo of me using for the first time, but I think I might also just do like a little like pop-up up here, kind of going over like one of the looks that doesn't have any sound on it. Anyway, so this is what I bought. So I bought, essentially it's one of their empty magnetic palettes. Sorry, it changes the color contrast there. Okay. And what happens is I'm gonna put a little video up here actually showing me unboxing this for the first time, so you can see how it comes packaged. Each shadow comes individually wrapped in a little cardboard sleeve, and then there's a little cardboard pull-out that you take out, and the shadow is on a little magnet right in there, so it won't move. So it was really beautifully packaged. So yeah, as I said, you're gonna be seeing everything there while I'm talking. So the thing has a mirror, so we'll just pull that back. And then these are the colors that I decided to get. I'll have a list of everything that I purchased down below. Okay. And so what I've been doing this past week, I also purchased a lip gloss. It comes like this. Really lovely, nice hard packaging, just all plastic. I have it on my lips, but I did blot it off because I think I put like way too much. Anyway, so it's there. Okay, so you've seen kind of how it comes packaged. So here are the swatches of the different colors that I bought, going from kind of these yellowy green tones into the more purpley blue tones. And I'm wearing the blue on my eye as well as the pale blue. And then I'm wearing a bit of Nabla from their Dreamy 2 palette on the inner corner there to give a little bit of shine and a bit of sparkle. And I think it looks really nice. I'm very happy with the color combination. Okay, so now that I've used these shades a few times, I have some comments that I thought might be useful for you guys if you're ever thinking about purchasing from Lethal Cosmetics. And I think the first main thing just to say is that I'm gonna really highly recommend them. So I haven't done like a collection video to show you guys how much makeup I have, specifically eyeshadow palettes, but it's quite substantial. And I've tried a lot of different matte formulas, and I think some of these shades, specifically this really dark blue, are very hard to get right and hard to get in a shadow that actually glides well across the eye and has a smooth kind of satiny kind of finish. Not in the satin kind of like shine, but just the way it feels across the eyelid is really, that's what you're looking for. You want it to just blend in like butter. You just want it to be really beautiful, like the dark browns are, or the kind of more neutral shades tend to be. And dark colored shadows tend to be more patchy, more difficult to work with, and I can be completely honest with you guys here and say that these are not. They are incredibly easy to work with. This blue is my new absolute favorite. I mean, come on, look at that. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's kind of like a navy. I have them. This is the problem with swatching on my inner arm. Anyway, I'll just swatch it again. Let's just do it again. Okay, so let's just show this one here. So it is coming off a little bit light there, but all you have to do is just build it up a little bit, and it's really smooth. It blends really nice on the eye. It's a really impressive formula. I'm a bit shocked actually on how nice it is. The other one has performed really well. That kind of khaki green color. This one looks like it's a little bit more kind of olivey green. Really gorgeous. I mean, look at that. That's so pretty. And then if I put a bit of this kind of mustard next to it. So they're definitely, the ones I bought were like these more kind of grungy green, blue, yellowy kind of tones, but they have so many different ones on their website, so it's not like you have to pick these. But I got a range of colors and a range of finishes, so the glitter ones work really well. I haven't had the opportunity to use them too much. I've really been concentrating on the matte, since that's kind of where my preference is. I like a very matte eye and then just a little bit of shimmer towards the inner corner, and I kind of know what I like with those. So I was really testing the matte formula more than anything else with these. I did buy another one, a little pink one, which I'll just put a picture up here of, which I haven't really tested. It didn't work that great, but it was like a metallic-y kind of one, so I still have to test those a little bit more. It was fine, but the other mattes that I got, or the mattes rather that I got, have been impeccable, really amazing quality. I wanted to say again, I really highly recommend the shadow formula. They are a bit on the more expensive side. However, if you do buy the 9-pan palette with the shadows inside in their little custom maker thing online, you do get a bit of a discount for like a bundle. So it's worth doing that rather than just buying a couple of shadows and then maybe buying a few more later on. So I would do the bundle. And if you can find a code, I don't think there are many codes. Did I find a code? No, I didn't find a code. Yeah. So the lip gloss, I've only tried it a couple of times. I don't really, like I've said in previous videos, I'm not a lip product person. But I just have a little bit of liner on right now to give my lips a little bit of shape. So this color that I have here is Nova. And to be honest, it's kind of like Your Lips But Better color. I maybe should have tried one of the more kind of sparkly ones or something a bit different, but I wanted something a bit more wearable. So I think it looks rather nice. It's a very not glossy. It's a gloss. It's a very glidey, slippy formula. Not sticky, but I'm really aware that I'm wearing it. And I'll talk about this when I do a review of the ColourPop Luxe Velvet lipsticks, I think, or lip paint. I don't know. These things. These, once you put them on and you just blot it just a little bit, it's as if you're wearing nothing on your lips. It's so incredibly comfortable. So I'm kind of using that as like, it's not really a baseline, but it's kind of my threshold for what kind of products I can stand having on my lips, because I'm overly sensitive for anything being there. I also kind of constantly have a drink in front of me, tea or Diet Coke or something like that. So I drink so much that having something that really is transferable and kind of heavy on the lips, I can't stand very much. But it is a reasonably comfortable formula, and I think if you're someone who usually wears a lipstick or a lip gloss, you are going to like it. For me, someone who typically doesn't, I'll like put a chapstick or a lip balm or something like that on, and that's as far as I'm going to take it. It's not as comfortable, but it's still really good. All right, so I'll do kind of my final thoughts here, and then we're just going to go into the little kind of tutorial that I did the first time, and then I might put a little bit of footage of the other ones that I've done just at the end, maybe like a little, I don't know, we'll see. I'll put the other stuff at the end of how I did some of those looks. Anyway, so there is a full, not tutorial, but first impression with this palette, the very first time using it, with a look that's not too dissimilar to this one for you to go have a check out. So I'll say bye here, and I'll also do a little goodbye at the end. Okay, so that's it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and that you'll come back and see us next time. I don't know what's coming up next. It should hopefully be something fun, something exciting. There's lots and lots of new releases coming out right now, and lots of fun stuff to try. So thank you all for visiting. If you're interested, you like my content, subscribe, leave a like. It helps with the metrics and the algorithm. So let's try and make it so I get some more views. Just kidding. Oh my god, I got shadow all over my blues. Look at this, it got everywhere. Great. Okay, I better take this off. Okay, anyway, so thank you all for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed it and that you will join us on the next one. If you're interested in seeing more content from me, hit the like or the subscribe button. No, hit the subscribe button so you see more content, and like it if you thought this was a moderately enjoyable video. At least better than watching paint dry or grass grow. Although, both of those may have been more fun. You decide. We'll see you later. Bye. So let's start with the first look using the Lethal Cosmetics palette. So sorry if I'm a bit quiet and a bit subdued. It is early in the morning and I'm getting ready to go to work. So I thought I would film this before I left and give this palette a try. So I just got this in the post, what was it, 2 days ago? Something like that. Haven't even swatched it yet, so you've seen the swatches because I put them in the intro. but I haven't swatched it yet, so I don't know quite what we're going to do. But I think I'm kind of feeling the blues today, so I think I'm going to do this kind of what is it, like a periwinkle color, this darker kind of stone blue, and then I think this kind of metallic shimmery blue all over the lid. So I'm gonna try. We're gonna film this together. I'll just kind of go through the colors and how I'm finding them. So my apologies if things aren't perfect or in focus. This is my first time trying to actually film me doing my makeup. Okay, so we're gonna go in first. Where's the camera? Okay, so we're gonna go in first into this pale blue color. Oh. Okay, I forgot to prime my eyes. So we're all primed on this eye here. Just do one eye, and then I'll do the other eye off camera, and then you guys can see what you think. Okay. Ooh. So it's so pale. That has a lot of pigment in it. It's really pretty. Do you guys see that? Wow. That's a really pretty color. Really soft. Blends out really nice. I mean, come on, that took what? Just a few seconds? That's it. I really like that. It looks more periwinkle in person and a little bit less blue. I think on camera it's leaning a bit more blue, and I think it's a little bit more purple on the eye. Okay, so in case you were wondering, I was using a ColourPop E2 brush. Now we're switching to a ColourPop E9. It's a smaller, more detailed brush, so we can get into kind of the corner of my eye a bit better. Okay, so we're going to try the darker blue, this one here. There is a bit of, I don't know if you can see that, but in the pan there's a bit of kind of kickback, but it's not too bad. And actually, from what I've noticed, you have eyeshadows that are doing that. Typically they're going to be easier to work with on the lid. If you press and press and it doesn't seem like anything's coming up, they might be too hard pressed and you're not going to get like huge pigmentation on the lid with it. But that's just my, you know, naive makeup experience with it. So actually, if I see them where they're kicking up quite a bit of powder, I usually think that's going to work out pretty good for me. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of trying to push the color on to start with and not try and overblend. If you watch Angelica Nyquist, this is a technique that she talks about with blue eyeshadows to try and make it so your eye looks less bruised while you're doing it. And then just blend a little bit the edges. Actually, I mean, I have quite a few other blue eyeshadows, and I think this is one of the best ones I've used. Wow. I know it looks like a lot right now, but once I clean it up, it'll be fine. All right, so I'm just gonna keep on adding a little bit more just to really make this super dark, because the color that I'm gonna use on the lid is quite dark. So I'm just gonna bring that up here. Pretty. Messy, but pretty. All right, so let's try some of this metallic. It might be that this is too dark, and then I will go over it with a lighter color from a different palette. So let's just give it a try. So I'm just using it dry. I don't really like doing the spraying. I know it will make the shadows more vibrant and more pigmented, but for me it just sometimes they can get, I have quite wrinkly and kind of textured eyelids, and so if I do that too much it makes my eyes look really kind of gross and textured. I don't know, what do you guys think? It's definitely pretty. It's just a little bit darker than I thought. I think it's brought a nice sheen. across the eye. I think it maybe made it a little bit too dark, kind of right up in here. So what I'm going to do is just go back with that light periwinkle color and kind of just bring that forward a bit. So it doesn't look so heavy on the inner part of my eye, but remember I have hooded eyes, so I'm actually going to be looking forward like this, so you don't really see all that much of it. So, okay. So I pulled out the ColourPop Blue Moon palette, and I think I'm going to go with some Lumen because it's quite a bright color. It's not a bright color, it's just almost like a white. And let's just pop it here in the inner, just a little bit right there. You see it already makes quite a bit of a difference. It really brightens that area up a little bit. Let's add a bit more. And then I will pull it down. Sorry, that's right in the middle. I'll pull it down here in a little bit, but I want to clean up the eye first, do my liner, do my mascara, and then I'll come back in and kind of finish the lower lash line. But I think it looks really pretty. It looks a patchy right here, but because I tend to cover that area with eyeliner, it doesn't really bother me, but I'm just gonna pack a little bit more of that shadow here. Better, yeah? Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna do the other eye. I'll do my eyeliner, my mascara, and then we'll come back and we'll see what we think of the first look with this palette. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay guys, and so this is the finished look using the Lethal Cosmetics palette that I bought. I think it looks really beautiful, actually. I think it turned out a lot better than I anticipated it would. The mattes are absolutely stunning. I do have two other shimmers in the palette, which I will use next time, or one of them I'll use next time, which is either one of this like very teal color down here, this kind of medium green. I think they're going to be a little bit easier to use with regards to like giving you like that shimmery lid. I think the dark blue just wasn't quite, obviously it was a dark blue, so it's not going to give you that spark, that kind of shine to it. So I think that's it. I'm not wearing anything else on my face. I don't wear face products to go to work. I just do very dramatic eyes and leave the rest to chance, really. So that's it. So this is look number 1, and let's get into look number 2. Thank you all for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed it and that you will join us on the next one. If you're interested in seeing more content from me, hit the like or the subscribe button. No, hit the subscribe button so you see more content, and like it if you thought this was a moderately enjoyable video. At least better than watching paint dry or grass grow. Although, both of those may have been more fun. You decide. We'll see you later.